Welcome back to the Mount Pleasant Dynasty. 1 week ago, Mount Pleasant was able to collect their first victory in program history, as this week they will be back on the road. A tough matchup in Virginia, as the Cavaliers are 1-3, but definitely are more talented than this Mount Pleasant team. Our offense played very well last week, putting up 31 points. They're going to have to continue to play well this week if we're going to stay in this game. On the first play, it's Taekwon Mizell. He has a ton of room to run. He's already inside of Mount Pleasant territory, shoved out by Watts. Now from the I formation, the grad transfer from East Carolina, Kurt Benkert, will go deep. He's got his man Andre Lavroni, 33 yards for the touchdown. However, Coach Tyler Johnson's going to throw out the challenge flag. Not a very good look there. It looks like it was deflected initially, but Lavroni might have got 2 feet in bounds, and it would stand. So it's 7-0, a quick touchdown, only 24 seconds taken up, as we have an upset. Number 9 Houston goes down to undefeated Tulsa. Dane Evans is the top passer in college football this year so far. Our second offensive play will go for 4 yards. This is Elton Huff up the middle. An early third down as Jonathan Gibbs has an empty set, throws to Gerard Buchanan, who's not able to make the catch, and it will be a 3-and-out for Mount Pleasant. Virginia takes back over after an eventful first drive, as here's a throw to Eldridge for 6 yards. Now on 2nd down and 4, Taekwon Mizell, he goes for 4 yards and has the first. 1st down and 10, once again it's a 4-wide set. Benkert all day to throw, dumps it down to Eldridge, and he's got it to the 27-yard line. They'll go I formation on 2nd down. Throw goes to Zacchaeus. He's got it. He's to the 15-yard line inside of the red zone for the first time today. Now it's Mizell up the middle. He's got a lot of room. A big hole opened up, and it ends up as a 9-yard run. Empty set on 2nd down and 1. It's a draw play for Benkert, and the big quarterback rumbles inside of the 5-yard line down at the 1. Split backfield on 1st down and goal, throw, and it's Lavroni again. His 2nd touchdown, and Virginia's taking a 14-0 lead. Our defense has not put up much of a fight so far, is now on the ensuing kickoff. It's DeMarcus May. He'll take it from deep in his own end zone. He takes it out, will cut to the left. He finds a hole. He's to the 50 inside of Virginia territory, and great field position, a 65-yard return. 3 wide set on 2nd down and 7, and nowhere to go for Elton Huff. Doesn't even pick up a yard. 3rd down and 7 as we'll go empty. 5 wide set, and nearly intercepted by Robinson. And now Mount Pleasant is not able to take advantage of the great field position and has to give Virginia back the football. It's Mizell, and is close to the 1st down line and just barely picks it up. So the good punt is negated on the first play of this drive. Now it's Lavroni once again. He's got a 13-yard reception this time. At least it wasn't a touchdown. 1st down and 10 again, as it's Mizell on a screen pass. In the open field, Blanco can't make the tackle, but he's put down hard by LaRue Banks. 3rd down and 2. Here's Daniel Ham. He goes up the middle and has 4 yards and another 1st down. A draw play for Ham. He's inside of Mount Pleasant territory, an 8-yard gain. About a minute left in this first quarter. Now the give to the fullback, Reed. He gets a 10-yard run. The first quarter is over now. 180 total yards for Virginia. Only 7 for Mount Pleasant in that first half, as Keenan makes a huge play, and now 4th down and inches. Halfback dive, and Byers can't make the tackle. Reed is into the open field down at the 9, brought down by Blake Cotton. A 15-yard run on 4th down and inches. Just awful to see. And another touchdown for Lavroni. That's already his 3rd on the day. And the first 3 touchdowns have all been to him from Benkert. Now a pitch outside for Ronaldo McCall. He's got it on the triple option for 7 yards and a first. 4 wide set on 1st down and 10. Dump down goes to Gerard Buchanan, who's lit up. And it's now 3rd down and 3. Jonathan Gibbs, he goes down. It was Trey Quinn who was beat on the play, and he loses 7 yards. Virginia will take back over on offense. Still 5 minutes left in this first half, as it's dowling down the sideline for a huge gain. And now 1st down and 10, 5 minutes left. Throw outside to Eldridge. He's done a great job out of the slot for Virginia. That one a 14-yard reception. 2nd down and 10 for Benkert. He goes deep. He's got Levrone again, and he stopped just shy of the goal line. 1st down and goal. Benkert throws, and he's got his fullback Albert Reed into the end zone. Levrone doesn't come away with a touchdown, but Virginia still scores as it's now 28-0, and it's an interception this time, intercepted by Harris, and it's great field position for Virginia. 4 minutes left in the first half. Benkert throws a quick pass to Levrone, who is put down hard, and it's now 3rd down and 3. I formation pitch outside, and Mizell can't pick it up, so it is 4th down and 1, and Virginia would punt it this time. Now 1st down and 10. Here's Elton Huff, as our offense has got to get something going in this drive if we want to stay in this game. A dump down to Huff, and on 3rd down he's not able to pick it up. So 4th down and 1, deep in our own field, and we're going to go for it, and Gibbs picks up 5 yards on the quarterback sneak. A gutsy play call, but it works out well as the drive will continue. Now to throw on the deep out, as it's McCall for 14 yards and a first. 4 wide set on 3rd down and 10. Throw outside. It's Harrison. He's got it to the 23-yard line. A gain of 31 yards. 2nd down and 10 for Gibbs. And he goes down. It's Wilkins once again. We've only given up 2 sacks coming to this game. And Virginia already is 2 in this first half, as that one goes off of the helmet of Ricky Barrett. So Nate Perry will come on for the field goal attempt, and he's able to sneak it in. Really sums up this first half. The ball bouncing off the helmet of Ricky Barrett. Not a great pass, but a catch you have to make. So Virginia still has 50 seconds to work with as the throw outside for Zacchaeus. He's got it inside of Mount Pleasant territory, a gain of 27. 45 seconds left in the first half. It's Benkert from the shotgun. It's Zacchaeus once again. He breaks 1 tackle and is down at the 30-yard line. A 4-man front for Mount Pleasant as Virginia will go empty. A dump down for Dowling. He's got another 1st down and is out of bounds after a gain of 12. Clock will stop. 2nd down and 6 for Benkert, throwing to the end zone. And it's Levrone for his 4th touchdown of this first half, and Benkert's 5th passing touchdown, as this first half has gotten out of hand. Might be worse than the Clemson game. Hopefully we can play better in the second half. Jonathan Gibbs only 4 for 12 in the first half, as he's got to play better, and that's not the way you want to start out this half. Another sack and more interior pressure. It's 3rd down and forever as a deep pass. It's Harrison once again making a diving catch. He laid all the way out a full extension and makes a huge play. 2nd down and 10, split backfield as Danny Whitmore is in the game, and it's Jonathan Gibbs who's going to keep it the whole way and goes for 23 yards, a career-long rush. Now the run, and Dante Wilkins once again got in the backfield, making that actually Andrew Brown. We're inside of field goal range, but you want a touchdown here, as here's Kenton Watkins, the former number 2 receiver, has been pushed down the depth chart, makes a clutch catch, and it's Gibbs on the triple option who keeps it once again and goes in for his team-leading 3rd touchdown. It's Mizell up the middle for 5 yards and a first, as Virginia's offense continues to click. Now Benkert to the outside for Zacchaeus. He's inside of Mount Pleasant territory, a gain of 12. Our defense needs to start getting some pressure on Benkert or forcing some turnovers, as here's a big stop. Mizell loses 2 yards, so our offense will come back on the field. 1st down and 10, and Gibbs is hit as he throws once again. A lot of pressure from Virginia. Even Clemson wasn't able to get this much pressure on Mount Pleasant or Jonathan Gibbs, but here's a nice throw to the outside for 21 yards. It's 1st down and 10. Elton Huff up the middle. He's got 9 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1. A 4 wide set, quick throw. It's Harrison. He's into the open field inside of Cavalier territory, a gain of around 20 yards. Now it's a 3 wide set as it's nearly intercepted. A good zone blitz is right dropped into coverage, and so 4th down and 5, we're going to go for it. Throw to the outside, it's Harrison once again. the most reliable target on this team, has his 5th catch, now over 100 yards receiving. Here's Huff on the draw play, and on 3rd down and 7, he's able to pick up 4 yards. So we'll kick a field goal. It's now a 22-point game. A quick screen to the outside for Lavroni. That pass should have been picked off. Instead, it goes for a few yards, and a flag is down as it's a face mask on Leroy Red. Mizell is motioned out of the backfield, throw across the middle for Lavroni once again. He's been dominant today as he's got 17 yards on this catch. A 4-wide set on 1st down and 10, dumped down to Zacchaeus, and he is a load to bring down as well as he goes for 8 yards. 2nd down and 2, it's Benkert. He is close to the 1st down line and is able to pick it up, so the drive will continue. They go empty on 1st down, throw to the outside, and nearly intercepted by Markel Reyes. Nearly had his 2nd interception of the season. Instead, it's 3rd down and 8, setting up a screen pass. Mizell is close and gets 5 yards. So now a short field goal attempt around 30 yards, and it's missed. Virginia's kicker does not make it, so it stays a 22-point ball game. He was just wide left on that attempt. As Elton Huff in our offense comes back on the field, it's a face mask. So 15 yards is tacked on. Throw to the outside for McCall. He's got 8 yards with 4:20 left on the clock. His 3rd catch. Huff is motioned out of the backfield. It's Whitmore who goes up the middle. He's got around 5 or 6 yards and a 1st. Sticking with the split backfield, we'll go triple option as there's a couple of nice blocks by Gerard Buchanan. The pitch late goes to Whitmore, and Gibbs should have just kept it as Elton Huff is shaken up on the play and he'll be forced to leave the game. Only 2 minutes left as the throw outside, it's Harrison again. This one for 22 yards. This might be his best career game so far. And on 1st down, it's Wilkins up the middle, and he has another tackle for loss. Huff's day is done as it's Danny Whitmore. He's close, and it will be 4th down and 1. A minute left, and we're going to go for it, trying to put some more points on the board. It's Jonathan Gibbs who will roll out, throws. He's got his man Ricky Bear, but he has to come back for it. And it's a turnover on downs. So Virginia's able to run out the rest of the clock. Andre Lavroni, what a game. 9 catches, 120 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Our defense did a good job of bend but don't break defense in this 2nd half, not giving up a point in the entire 2nd half to Virginia. And our offense really struggled all day, weren't able to really get anything going. Jonathan Gibbs completes just over 50% of his passes, but he was under pressure all day. Elton Huff only 2.9 yards per carry. Allen Harrison the one bright spot on offense. And Gerard Buchanan actually had 5 pancakes as a wide receiver. That was sort of crazy to see. 3 negative plays as a whole on the defense. No interceptions and no forced turnovers. And our passing defense played very poorly along with our rush defense really. But it won't get any easier next week. We have the final game of our 5-game road trip and our first game against the SEC, one of 2 this season. We will play Tennessee later on and a look at some of the stats. But like I said, this will not be an easy thing. We'll be traveling to Starkville, one of the tougher places to play. And Mississippi State has an elite defense that our offense is going to have to play really well against if they want to win. A look at the updated top 10. You can see Ole Miss is actually number 1 with Chad Kelly leading the Heisman race. He's playing incredibly well. He's near the top in passing yards and is doing it on the ground as well. Our game today didn't go great, but we do have some good news. We got our 2nd and 3rd commitment of our recruiting class. A junior college transfer who will enter as a junior, Nathan Johnson, has a potential to start next year incoming. And then a 2-star defensive end from Florida, TJ Hines. He's a pretty good athlete, pretty strong, and has some nice pass rushing moves. Just a nice depth guy and could be another guy who might actually start next year. You can see right now we have the 104th ranked recruiting class with 3 commitments, 1 2-star and 2 1-stars. A look at the rest of our board. Jason Kemp was a guy I was excited about out of Decatur, Georgia. He's a 6'4 safety, but we are not even close to being in that competition. And a look at our updated top of our recruiting board, Brad Hall, Kevin Johnson starting to pull away for Eric Moore, putting up a big lead for Steve Hawkins, and a new player in Isaac Henderson and Mario Harper. Henderson, 5'10" from Malden, South Carolina. Not the fastest guy, but has some great coverage ratings and would be a very nice get for this team. Next up is another junior college guy. He will enter as a sophomore, and that is Mario Harper from Florida. He is not the strongest guy, but could be a nice pass rusher, pretty good block shedding. But I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below. And about our recruiting class, which of our recruits so far is impressing you the most? Which ones you think should be the highest priority in trying to get? But I will see you for week 7 in Starkville, Mississippi, in the next couple of days, 'cause I'm out.